Nothing was, there were no actions taken in closed session. And that's that. So roll call, President Maxfield not here, Clerk Alcushion here, Trustee Lopez here.
Here.
Please stand for the
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So I would just need to know if there's any changes on the agenda.
Yes, Madam President, I'm requesting that 12.4 order election resolution 15-16-06. We made a change and amendment to read basically that in case of a tie, the winner will be decided by lot election rather than ballot election, which is in the second to the last paragraph.
So I will look for a movement on development agenda.
No, it's 12.3, the resolution, and 16.05.
The number is 12.4, right?
Order,
Resolution 12.4.
okay. So I think we approved the agenda with the changes to the document, to the law, instead of runoff election.
Second up. So, all in favor? The district mission statement, we are a collaborative, culturally rich educational community where a rigorous and innovative curriculum prepares our students to be successful contributors to our global society. And item 10.0, public comments. Anybody would like to come and discuss anything non-agendized? Now is the time.
Brian Fennan. Two items, and one of them might have to do with your budget or not, but I heard on the news something about Governor Brown reluctantly or had put it off, but he approved some additional monies for K through 3 class size reduction. Has anybody heard anything like that, or is that a misinterpretation?
No, even if they did, because we're LCFF, we wouldn't get it.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering, because it sounded like good news. Some people took it as good news elsewhere on the state.
No.
Okay. And then the other thing is, I know people have, they heard that Dr. Brown is leaving or has left, or would like to know what any kind of update or what intentions are, because his was a unique position, and people would love to hear what your plans are for that.
Mr. Brown is still here, but yes, that's correct. He is resigning. He's moving to Benicia as an assistant principal of a high school. And at this point, I don't know if you're aware, Brian, but basically James Brown's position was partially funded by Napa Learns for basically supporting staff development in the area of technology training for the teachers. We have had that position for the past 3 years. Napa Learns informed me a few weeks ago that they would no longer continue to provide funding to the district. So at this point, we're not replacing the position.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay. And at this point, we'll go to 11.0, the consent calendar. Actions proposed for the consent agenda are deemed routine in nature and will be enacted by one motion. There will be no specific discussion of these items unless any member of the board, the audience, or staff requests a specific 12.0, action items. Protocol for action items is staff presentation, questions from the board, public input, deliberation by the board, and voting by the board. So we have looked at these in the last meeting. So 12.1 is the adoption of our 16-17 LC8 LCAP. Each local education agency in California is required on an annual basis to complete the local control accountability plan using the template adopted by the California State Board of Education. Revisions related to language organization statements and expenditures were provided and incorporated into the final LCAP plan brought to the public hearing held on June 6th board meeting. So at this point, we are just looking at the recommendation to adopt the 16-17 accountability plan as was presented in the last meeting. So if there's any discussion, if not, looking for a movement to approve the LCAP. Your turn.
Okay, so I move that we adopt the 2016-2017 local control accountability plan as presented.
Second.
Great, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. 12.2 is the adoption of the 16-17 budget. Local educational agencies are required to adopt the budget by July 1st of each year. Budgets are examined for compliance with state adopted criteria and standards for the purpose of identifying technical corrections needed and determining whether the budget will allow the LEA to meet fiscal obligations for the year and will take a projection. So we are to be recommended that we adopt the budget as presented and reviewed in the last meeting. Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, there were just a couple minor changes that affected our reserves. They increased slightly, but also part of it was due to a financial software issue that they're still working on. But what you see is accurate, but that's why it changed slightly.
Great, I guess I'm looking for,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
And then 12.3, resolution 15-1605, the public agency retirement system services, known as PARS, has implemented the pension rate stabilization program designed for California public agencies to pre-fund pension costs and offset GASB 68 net pension liabilities. The PARS, PRSP, allows school districts to securely set aside funds separate and apart from SPERS and PERS in a tax-exempt pre-funding account to help mitigate long-term contribution rates.
Just would like to add that in collaboration with CSBA, basically, the Public Agency Retirement Services, PARS, is now providing an opportunity for school districts as well as cities and counties to plan ahead and begin to put aside funding for the continual increases in pension contributions. As you saw at the last budget meeting, we are looking at over 19% per base salary for every employee in the district by 2019 for pension contributions. So we're asking the board to consider, this would be just basically opening like a savings account in a sense, that we can potentially, when the district is able to do that, start setting aside some monies to plan for those increases.
Questions? So I'm looking for a motion to approve the resolution 15-1605.
So I move that we approve resolution
That's what we made a minor change, and this order of elections being that we have 3 members up for re-election on the board. We have to ask the board to approve the resolution, pretty much outlining as to how any tie in votes for any candidate will be handled, and we are recommending that it be done by that election, which means basically by a flip of a coin, rather than doing a runoff election because it's rather expensive to the district.
Anybody else have questions about that? Right.
So what is that? What does that mean?
What it means that if there are 2 candidates who end up having the same number of votes for the seat, then the board will be, rather than approving another election for those 2 candidates, basically we will be flipping a coin, and the winner of that coin flip would be sitting on the board.
What size coin?
That I don't know, that hasn't been determined. We'll let the board president decide.
Special coin.
Dollar coin? I mean, literally, a coin, flipping a coin. I mean,
Yes,
it's
that's
literal.
correct. Just
Okay.
literally flipping a coin.
But it'll be the election, that'll be a recount, then if it's still a tie, it's a coin toss. We're not.
No, literally, I just find out literally.
Literally,
A coin, okay.
call
Get the drawing straws.
But I believe that was not made up by us.
No.
That's
No,
an
that's-
official way of doing it.
That's a
We
practice.
didn't just come
That's
up
a common
with it.
practice.
So make sure. All right. So looking for a movement to approve that.
I move we approve the order of election with the changes that will allow a runoff election, or will allow settled by lot.
Second.
Great. All in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. 12.5 AB 1200 disclosures. In accordance with AB 1200 statutes 1991, chapter 1213, and government code 35/75, California school districts must provide public disclosure of collection bargaining agreements.
So we've already seen this many times, but we are required to provide disclosure of the bargaining agreement, and this is a format that's provided by the county office, and they are oversight. So we turn this into them, and it has to be board approved.
So the recommendation is to request to ratify the Calistoga Associate Teachers Public Disclosure Notification and the California School Employees Association Chapter 555 Public Disclosure Notification for 15 and 16. Summer. For now, this is it. So looking for a motion for that.
So moved.
Second.
Perfect. All in favor?
Aye.
And then finally, 12.6, yay, water and wastewater agreement. The city of Calistoga and the Calistoga Joint Unified School District wish to enter into an agreement for water and wastewater allocation and connection fees. So, you want to say anything about that?
Just that I'm very, very pleased that we do in fact now have an agreement, it's a mutual agreement between the city and our school district, and this has been an ongoing negotiations on the water and wastewater agreement connections for this building as well as the gym, so pleased to bring that to you.
That's going to take 3 years? Yeah, 4 years. Great.
So I'm looking for a motion to go ahead and approve the agreement.
I so move.
Second.
And all in favor?
Aye.
All right, that's all business. 13.0 future agenda items. We've just got some tentative August agenda items. Williams quarterly report, master schedules, teacher assignments, and the ASB board report. Anything else that you want to talk about on August meeting?
I would also like to remind you that we talked about potentially also combining August with the September meeting. So we're going to leave this on the calendar, but we will be making a decision. I think we have been very efficient in taking care of the business that needed to be taken care of prior to the beginning of the school year. So I guess what I'm saying, the August 1st may not be necessary, but I will let you know.
1st,
July
so
1st.
he's really still on duty.
Well,